Welcome, seekers of truth and enlightenment. Today we explore a profound question that many of you have asked: what will happen to you after your spiritual awakening? This journey of self-discovery and transformation is unique for each individual, yet there are common experiences and challenges that await us all. Spiritual awakening is not a destination, but rather the beginning of a lifelong journey. It's the moment when you become aware of a greater reality beyond the physical world, when you start to perceive the interconnectedness of all things, and when you begin to question the nature of your existence. But what happens after this initial awakening? How does your life change? What new challenges and opportunities will you face? In this discourse, we'll explore the aftermath of spiritual awakening, examining the profound shifts in perception, relationships, and purpose that often occur. We'll discuss the challenges you may encounter and provide guidance on how to navigate this new terrain. Our aim is to prepare you for what lies ahead, to help you embrace the changes with grace and wisdom, and to support you in integrating your newfound awareness into your daily life. Let's begin by examining the immediate aftermath of spiritual awakening. In the days, weeks, and months following your awakening, you may experience a range of intense emotions and sensations. Many people report feeling a profound sense of joy and interconnectedness, as if they're seeing the world with new eyes. Colors may seem brighter, sounds clearer, and you might feel an overwhelming sense of love for all beings. However, this initial euphoria is often followed by a period of disorientation. Your old beliefs and perceptions are crumbling, and you're left to navigate a world that suddenly seems unfamiliar. You might question everything you once held true, from your personal relationships to your career choices to your understanding of reality itself. This period of questioning is crucial. It's the beginning of your journey towards authenticity and truth. You're no longer content to accept things at face value or to live according to societal expectations. Instead, you're driven by an insatiable curiosity to understand the deeper nature of reality and your place within it. During this time, you may find yourself drawn to spiritual practices and teachings. Meditation, yoga, or energy work might suddenly appeal to you. You might devour books on spirituality, quantum physics, or ancient wisdom traditions. This hunger for knowledge is your soul's way of integrating your new awareness and expanding your understanding. Another significant change you may notice is an increased sensitivity to energy. You might become more aware of the emotions and intentions of those around you, even when they're unspoken. This heightened empathy can be both a blessing and a challenge. While it allows for deeper connections and understanding, it can also be overwhelming if you haven't yet learned to manage and protect your energy. Your relationships may undergo significant shifts during this time. You might find that some friendships or even family relationships no longer resonate with you. This doesn't mean these relationships are bad, but rather that you're vibrating at a different frequency now. You may naturally gravitate towards people who share your newfound interests and perspectives. It's important to approach these changes with compassion, both for yourself and others. Remember that everyone is on their own journey, moving at their own pace. Your awakening might inspire others, but it's not your responsibility to awaken them. Focus on your own growth and lead by example. As you navigate these initial changes, you may find yourself asking deep questions about the nature of reality and your place in it. Who am I beyond my physical body and personality? What is my purpose in this life? How can I live in alignment with my highest truth? These questions are not meant to be answered quickly or easily. They're invitations to explore, to dive deeper into your own consciousness. As you sit with these questions, you'll find that the answers evolve and deepen over time. As we venture deeper into the post-awakening journey, we encounter a profound shift in perception that fundamentally alters how we experience reality. This shift is akin to putting on a pair of cosmic glasses, allowing us to see beyond the surface-level appearances and into the underlying fabric of existence. One of the most striking changes you'll notice is a heightened awareness of the interconnectedness of all things. the boundaries between you and the world around you begin to blur. You start to recognize that the separation you once perceived was an illusion, a construct of the ego. Instead, you experience a deep sense of unity with all of life. The trees, the animals, even the rocks and the air seem to pulse with the same life force that flows through you. This recognition of unity often leads to a profound shift in how you relate to others. You begin to see that the people around you are not separate entities, but different expressions of the same universal consciousness. This understanding naturally fosters compassion and empathy. You realize that when you harm others, you're essentially harming yourself. Conversely, when you help others, you're contributing to the well-being of the whole. Your perception of time may also undergo a significant transformation. The linear concept of past, present, and future starts to dissolve. You might experience moments where time seems to stand still, or where you can sense the eternal nature of the present moment. This shift in temporal perception can be disorienting at first, but it ultimately leads to a deeper appreciation for the now, the only moment that truly exists. Another fascinating aspect of this perceptual shift is an increased awareness of synchronicities. You might notice meaningful coincidences occurring more frequently in your life. Numbers, symbols, or themes might repeatedly appear in ways that seem too perfect to be random. These synchronicities are like winks from the universe, confirming that you're in alignment with your path and that there's a greater intelligence at work in your life. Your understanding of cause and effect may also evolve. You begin to see that every action, thought, and intention ripples out into the universe, affecting the whole in ways that aren't always immediately apparent. This understanding brings with it a heightened sense of responsibility for your thoughts and actions. You realize that you're constantly co-creating your reality through your beliefs, intentions, and choices. As your perception shifts, you might find yourself questioning the nature of reality itself. Is the physical world as solid and real as we once thought? Or is it more like a hologram, a projection of consciousness? These questions aren't merely philosophical musings. They have practical implications for how you navigate your life. You might start to experience reality as more fluid and responsive to your consciousness. This doesn't mean you can magically manifest anything you desire, but rather that you begin to recognize the role your beliefs and focus play in shaping your experience. You learn to work with the flow of life rather than against it. This new perception often comes with an expanded awareness of energies and dimensions beyond the physical. You might become more attuned to subtle energies, auras, or even non-physical beings. While these experiences can be fascinating, it's important to stay grounded and discerning. Not everything you perceive needs to be engaged with or given attention. As you integrate this new way of perceiving, you may find that your priorities and values naturally shift. Things that once seemed important, material success, social status, or external validation, may lose their appeal. Instead, you're drawn to experiences and pursuits that nourish your soul and contribute to the greater good. This perceptual shift is not always easy to navigate. You might feel like you're living in two worlds: the conventional reality that most people inhabit, and this expanded reality you're now aware of. Learning to bridge these worlds to function in society while maintaining your expanded awareness is one of the key challenges of the post-awakening journey. In our next segment, we'll explore how this shift in perception impacts your sense of purpose and how you can align your life with your newfound understanding. As our journey through the post-awakening landscape continues, we arrive at a pivotal juncture where your newfound perception begins to reshape your sense of purpose. This transformation of purpose is not a mere change in career or lifestyle, but a fundamental shift in how you understand your role in the cosmic dance of existence. In the wake of spiritual awakening, many find that their previous goals and ambitions no longer resonate. The pursuits that once drove you, perhaps wealth, status, or material success, may now seem hollow or misaligned with your true nature. This can be disorienting, even frightening, as you grapple with questions of identity and direction. Who am I if not the person striving for these goals? What am I meant to do with my life? These questions lead us to a profound truth: your purpose is not something external to be discovered, but an innate quality of your being waiting to be expressed. It's less about doing and more about being your authentic self, aligned with the flow of universal consciousness. As you tune into this deeper current of being, you may find yourself drawn to paths of service. This doesn't necessarily mean dramatic changes like becoming a monk or a full-time volunteer. Rather, it's about infusing everything you do with the intention of contributing to the greater good. Whether you're a teacher, an artist, a business person, or a parent, you can approach your role with a sense of sacred purpose, recognizing that every interaction is an opportunity to spread light and raise consciousness. You might also feel called to share your awakening experiences and insights with others. This sharing is not about preaching or converting, but about authentically expressing your truth and offering support to those who are ready to hear it. Remember, the most powerful teaching is often through example. By living your truth, you inspire others to seek their own. A key aspect of aligning with your soul's purpose is learning to listen to your intuition. After awakening, you may find that your intuitive abilities are heightened. You might receive guidance through dreams, sudden insights, or a strong inner knowing. Learning to trust and act on these intuitive promptings is crucial. It's about developing a dialogue with your higher self and the universe, allowing yourself to be guided by a wisdom that transcends the limited perspective of the ego. However, this alignment with purpose is not always a smooth process. You may encounter periods of confusion or resistance. Old patterns and fears may surface, tempting you to retreat into familiar but limiting ways of being. This is where courage and commitment come into play. Embracing your soul's calling often requires stepping out of your comfort zone, facing your fears, and being willing to grow through challenges. It's also important to remember that purpose is not a fixed destination, but an evolving journey. As you grow and expand, your understanding of your purpose may shift and deepen. What feels aligned today may change tomorrow. The key is to remain flexible and open, continually checking in with your inner guidance and adjusting your course as needed. One of the most beautiful aspects of aligning with your soul's purpose is the sense of flow and synchronicity that often accompanies it. When you're in alignment, you may find that opportunities naturally arise, resources appear when needed, and you're guided to the right people and experiences at the right time. This doesn't mean life becomes effortlessly easy, but rather that you feel supported by the universe as you navigate challenges. As you align more deeply with your purpose, you may also experience a profound shift in how you relate to work and productivity. Instead of being driven by external pressures or the need to prove your worth, you begin to act from a place of inspired creativity and joyful service. Work becomes a form of play, a way of expressing your unique gifts in service of the whole. This alignment with purpose often brings a deep sense of fulfillment and peace. Even in the face of difficulties, you're anchored by the knowledge that you're living in harmony with your true nature and contributing to the evolution of consciousness on our planet. In our final segment, we'll explore how to integrate these profound shifts into your daily life, maintaining balance and groundedness as you continue to evolve. As we reach the final segment of our exploration, we face perhaps the greatest challenge of the post-awakening journey: integrating our expanded awareness into the fabric of everyday life. This is the art of the awakened alchemist, transforming the lead of mundane existence into the gold of enlightened living. The key to this integration lies in balance. While your consciousness may soar to cosmic heights, your feet must remain firmly planted on the earth. This grounding is not about limiting your awareness, but about channeling it effectively into your physical reality. One practical way to maintain this balance is through daily rituals that honor both your spiritual nature and your physical existence. This might involve starting your day with meditation or prayer, expressing gratitude for the simple gifts of life, or taking mindful walks in nature. These practices anchor your expanded awareness in the present moment, allowing you to bring your full presence to each task and interaction. As you move through your day, practice the art of mindful engagement. Whether you're washing dishes, participating in a meeting, or having a conversation with a friend, bring your full attention to the experience. See the divine in the details of ordinary life. This constant practice of presence infuses every moment with spiritual significance, dissolving the illusory boundary between the sacred and the mundane. Another crucial aspect of integration is learning to navigate the often stark contrast between your inner experiences and the outer world. You may find yourself feeling out of step with societal norms or struggling to communicate your insights to others who haven't had similar awakenings. Remember that your role is not to convert others, but to compassionately hold space for different perspectives while staying true to your own truth. This integration also involves a continuous process of self-reflection and adjustment. Regularly check in with yourself. Are your actions aligned with your highest truth? Are you honoring both your spiritual insights and your earthly responsibilities? Be willing to make changes when necessary, always guided by your inner wisdom. As you walk this path of integration, you may encounter moments of doubt or confusion. The ego may try to reassert itself, questioning the reality of your awakening experiences. During these times, gently remind yourself of the truth you've glimpsed. Return to your spiritual practices, seek support from like-minded individuals, and trust in the unfolding of your journey. Remember, living as an awakened being doesn't mean achieving a state of perpetual bliss or transcending all human challenges. Rather, it's about facing life's ups and downs with equanimity, wisdom, and an open heart. It's about bringing light to the shadows, both within yourself and in the world around you. In essence, the post-awakening journey is about becoming a bridge between worlds, the seen and the unseen, the material and the spiritual. As you master this art of integration, you become a living embodiment of awakened consciousness, inspiring others through your very being.